Alright, so we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with the dunk packages. Now, when it comes to the dunk packages this year, they tried to nerf y'all slashers as much as possible. Not only am I going to try to get y'all the best dunk packages in the game to help you guys dunk the ball more, but I'm also going to give y'all the best layup package in the game as of right now of this recording. Now, I probably will drop a video dedicated to layup, like for the one time for the year, ranking every single layup. So if you guys do want that, make sure to like the video. Another very important video for y'all the slashers out there. If you're struggling with the dunk meter, if you guys want that video going over the contact dunk tutorial, y'all want that, like the video. But yeah, all that good stuff out the way. If you haven't already subscribed, if you're new, without further ado though, let's hop into it. Alright, so hopping straight into it when it comes to the dunk packages. Now, this year they've gave a big nerf to slashers in my opinion, from the dunk meter to the dunk frequency. Now, from my experience, I will say if you do want to dunk more year after year, I feel like playing my career and just going crazy, dunking like crazy, it does increase your tendency of dunking. It just does. Now, from this year, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really played my career that much, but I played on one build, and off rip, I was laying up everything. But as I kept playing, I was dunking more and more, and for some reason, that felt like it transferred to all my builds. I will be honest. So if you do want a quick little tip like that, that's something I can tell you. Now, when it comes to the dunk packages, I do use and I dunk a lot. I dunk a lot more than people I play against. I dunk a lot more than people I play with. So let's hop into it. So when it comes to the best dunk package in the game, the best bang for your buck, the most easily accessible dunk package in my opinion that's really good is LeBron. This has some of the best one-hand dunk packages. It has some straight arm tomahawk animations. It has some side arm tomahawk animations. It even has some quick drops off one animations in it. I'm gonna be honest, that are not even supposed to be in the game, which are really funny that they're in there. But yeah, LeBron, if I had to say there's one dunk package that you can just throw on and not have to even think about anything with the lowest requirement, it would have to be LeBron James. Now, there are some other dunk packages that you definitely could use. If you want to be able to use like the clutches and stuff like that, Dominique Wilkins is the closest you're going to be able to get to that, and they're going to be really fast. But me personally, I would probably rather go with LeBron. If you guys want another dunk package, Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, coming into this year, I was very hyped for Russell Westbrook, but they gave the requirement such high restrictions where you need a 93 driving dunk and an 80 vertical. And if you've made builds on this game, you know that is very hard to put on said build. So not only did they nerf builds, the slasher builds in game, they've also nerfed builds to the ground in terms of like just trying to make a fun slasher build. So yeah, if you want to do a lot on your slasher build, good luck. You better just try to go for the regular context easies. Now, when it comes to the regular dunk packages, personally, I think the best two-hand dunk package in the game right now is quick drop in back scratches off two. This is gonna get you're gonna be able to dunk from a big distance. You're going to be able to dunk from a big distance with this, and it's going to pop a lot. It'll even seem like you're getting a lot of contact dunk animations with how many times like people will jump at you, and you know how sometimes you'll get those dunks that'll miss. This, I haven't really seen this miss. This is like the definition of two hands for safety for NBA 2K24, to be honest with you. Now, have I been taken out of this animation? To be honest, I probably have. The way people do this game, on this game with the defense, you can take people out of a lot of animations on this game. But the thing is, I don't remember a time I have. Now when it comes to the one hands, for sure I have. I'm gonna be honest, they brought back the flashy dunk package, but I'm gonna be honest, that does not work. It literally makes you do layups like 9 times out of 10. So I really do think that the up for the two hands, the left for the left hand, the right for the right hand is still the best thing in the game. Besides like the flashy, I was excited for. Like if you're going for like flashies, you might as well just do the dunk meter, but it's still kind of tough. But yeah, I would definitely have to say the quick drop in back scratches off two is the one I would have to go with. Now, one I have been using was the windmill reverses. This joint is garbage. So like the reason why I don't use it anymore is because of the dunk meter. Like it's just too slow. Now, when it comes to the baseline reverses, me personally, I haven't really been using baseline reverses like that. But if I was to use one, I would probably go with the baseline reverses off two, the windmill reverses, or the baseline reverses off one. That's probably the one I would be most likely to go with. Now, when it comes to these dunk packages, the straight arm tomahawks, if you don't know, the straight arm tomahawks, you need a 95 driving dunk and an 80 vertical. Now, I get this on my build because I am a slasher build, and these are ridiculous. I will say that. These are ridiculous. If you are a person that don't really like to go with the NBA player animations like me and want to just have your dunk packages so that you don't have no bad animations in it like me, I would go with straight arm tomahawks and quick drops off 2. Or not the quick drops off 2, but the quick drop in back scratch. It's going to take forever for me to get used to not saying quick drops. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But straight arm tomahawk combo with that, pretty much the best combination you can have. Now, if you're not using straight arm tomahawks, you can't afford it, the athletic one-handers off 1. If you're gonna go back to the old days, the 2K19, the 18 days, where we're using athletic one-handers off 1. This is gonna be the best one-hand dunk package in the game, in my opinion. Now you're not gonna. Now the thing about this, you're not really gonna be able to launch from far, but you're gonna get that simple and easy one-hand animation. Now, if you want to get this to trigger, this is one thing that I had to get used to. If you're used to the limitless takeoff, this is not going to be one that pops from really far out. You got to really be able to... Now, they do have some animation that does pop from far out, but you got to, like I said, you got to just play the game more and more to get your tendencies up. From what I felt, it just gets better. I don't know if I got used to the game or I was getting my tendencies up, but I'm going to just say I got my tendencies up. But yeah, now, that's pretty much all I got for the dunk package. That's really all you really need. Now, when it comes to stuff like Michael Jordan, I think Michael Jordan is in a rep reward, personally. That's just me. That's just me. Now, when it comes to the big mans, I would use Ben Simmons. I think if you're a guard, you can use Ben Simmons as well if you want like a what's it called? But you have to have a certain standing dunk. That 65 standing dunk is what really makes it hard. But like, and when I'm saying a guard, you want to be a big guard. You can't use it if you're under 6'5". But yeah, Ben Simmons is arguably the best big man dunk package in the entire game. I'm not gonna lie, it's insane. It has one of the best baseline reverse. It has all type of good standing dunks. Like it has some really good animations in this dunk package. Now, if you're not going with that, a lot of people love to use Dwight Howard. I'm not really an NBA player dunk package. The only one I would use that's an NBA player dunk package is Ben Simmons, but the Dwight Howard is very popular. So yeah, if you do want to use an NBA player dunk package, you can go with that as well. And then when it comes to the ones I just use the 2 hands for safety, the 2-hand under basket regular. We're going back with these again this year. And I'm gonna be honest, even if you're for a lot of the guards on this game, bro, like I don't know if people notice, but like the standing dunks are way more easy to pop than the driving dunk. It's not even like close. It's way easier to pop a standing dunk than a driving dunk. Like you don't even have to have but a 25 standing dunk and you can get a standing dunk to pop consistently. Like I said, I don't know if that's the Tendo or what, but bro, the standing dunk Tennessee 2K need to nerf that joint. Like it really makes no sense to even have standing dunk on a build this year. Like you do standing dunk so easy, it doesn't even really matter. But yeah, the best one in the game in my opinion, if you don't want to miss, you don't want to get it blocked or anything like that, 2-hand under basket regular. Now, with that being said, when it comes to the contact easies, the way I do it, I just put on every single animation I possibly can to get more frequency. Now, with the skill dunk meter, I'll probably eventually, once I get more used to the skill dunk meter, I'll probably just throw in elites on this build, exactly. But with that being said, I have them all on so that even when I'm not doing a skill dunk meter, I can get them to pop as much as possible. And I'm going to be honest, the higher your driving dunk rating, I have realized you're going to be booming that thing. Now, with that being said, when it comes to the standing dunks, I'm going to be real. You get these to pop, but like the standing dunks on this game are just OP in general. Like it doesn't really matter. Like you can just put them both on and you'll go crazy. If you just want to put the elite on, you're still going to go crazy. I'm gonna be honest, the standing dunks on this game are just broken. It just really are. Like the steals are broken, but if I had to say something that was number 2 on broken after they patched the limitless range, it has to be the standing dunks. The standing dunks are so easy. It's like it's not even funny. It's not even really nothing to discuss here. All right, and last but not least, the alley-oops. Now, when it comes to the big man alley-oops, I think all you really need is pro. If you want to go with elite and Zion on your big, if you do get this on your big, go with it. And people was asking me, why would you go 87? I like to have these. That's just me. Now, when it comes to why would I also have a high driving dunk on my build, so I can be able to have the contact alley-oops. The contact alley-oops on a big, honestly, is, in my opinion, more important than having the contact dunks on a big. Now, the way I made my big to be like a Giannis build. So I have the dribbling ability to create contact dunks. But if you're a big that don't really have the dribbling ability to do so, I would say it's not the biggest deal for you to go anything above 92 driving dunk, in my opinion. So, and even still, I probably would only even go like an 84 or an 86 so you can be able to get posterizer. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying. But when it comes to the contact alley-oops, Very important. If you have a guard that knows how to get these to pop every single time, you will be overpowered. And it's not too many out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of them, but it's not too many out there. But yeah, when it comes to the dunk packages, this year, from what I've noticed, I've been taking off a lot of dunk packages. I've been putting on a lot of dunk packages, and for the most part, I'm gonna be real with you. It's about having the right animation zone this year when it comes to dunking. Whether you want to dunk from the right spot, whether you don't want your dunks to get taken out of animations. All this stuff is very, very important. All right, now, and last but not least, a thing that's kind of crucial to people that's dunking, you're going to lay up a lot on this game, but if you don't want to lay up as much, you're going to need the right layup packages. But when if you do want to lay up and you want the right layup packages, all right, this is what I'll say. So when it comes to the certain tiers, you got the ones that's for the highest requirements. So you got the ones for people that can get the 88 layup. I think the Kobe, the Giannis are the best layups in the game for those people. But they don't let you really even go crazy like that this year with the Giannis. So that is very interesting to me. But with that being said, honestly, De'Aaron Fox probably is the best one, but I don't get it on this build. So it's just really what it is. I think the De'Aaron Fox is like a mixture of the Kyrie and something else. But I also think, like I said, I think they are locking some of the rep rewards within the or not some of the rep reward. They're locking some of the animations within that one rep reward that you get at, I think it's starter 3. I think it is. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to be able to see if Kyrie, the Michael Jordan dribble style, the Michael Jordan jump, like all that. So yeah. But Kobe, in my opinion, is really good. If you have a 78 layup, LaMelo Ball is really good. Now, the one layup I would have to say, if you're going to put on and you don't want to do a lot of layups, like if you want to dunk more, the Ben Simmons. Not only is it a good layup package, they did throw in a layup animation in here. I will not lie. This one layup animation is terrible. Like the one where you just spin around at the rim is awful. But the little hook shot it does, actually pretty good in this game with how layups are just so easy to green if you get a wide open. And it's really tough for people to expect it or contest it. So yeah, that layup is actually pretty interestingly OP. But yeah, if you don't want to get a lot of layups to pop in this game, I would just say put on Ben Simmons. I said this last year. I think it's even more important this year with how much people want to dunk in terms of how much people actually get layups. So yeah, I would say the Ben Simmons is the best layup in terms of not trying to do a layup, but also it's actually a still decent layup. And I'm not gonna lie, I really just realized how hard 2K went with these layup requirements right now. But if you want another one that has like a not too high of a requirement at 81, the DeMar DeRozan. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you're going, like, I don't really know too many people that just have an 83 layup on the dot, but that's like what you need for the Michael Jordan, which is a good one. LeBron now needs an 87. I would personally highly recommend those 4 tiers. Whether you have a 75, you get the Ben Simmons, the 88 Kobe, the 81 gets you the DeMar, the 78 gets you the LaMelo, and that's pretty much just what it is. Now, there's a lot of other good layup packages in this game. Like the De'Aaron Fox, I just don't get that. You have to be a small guard to get that. That's one of the best. The Kyrie, I think that's locked in under a rep reward. But for the most part, I think Ben Simmons is probably the most important right now for the people that do want to dunk a lot more, and that's just really what it is.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!